Hey everyone, my name is Nick. I'm a product manager on the OnePlus team, and today I'm going to talk to you about two tools that you saw hit stores and online earlier this year for the Ryobi OnePlus Automotive segment, and that's going to be the OnePlus Cordless Ratchets. So there are two versions of this tool. You have a 3/8" drive version and a 1/4" drive version. So I'm going to talk to you about each of those tools, the feature set that you see on them, the applications of the tool, some of the differences between them, and then where the customers can find and buy these tools. So jumping right into it, I'm going to use this 3/8" version as reference when I talk through the features because the two tools do share the same feature set. So when you're qualifying your customer in the aisle and you introduce them to this ratchet, the first question you're probably going to get is, well, what about that big battery foot? When you're working on cars, you're working in tight spaces, so accessibility is key. But we all know that one of the best parts of the Ryobi OnePlus brand is the system compatibility. We have had the same battery and battery platform for the last 25 years. And so we wanted to stay true to that to our customers and deliver a OnePlus solution for a cordless ratchet. But we understood that that would take away some of the accessibility that the customers are going to need when they're working on the cars. So we thought of a creative solution to address that problem. And in doing so, we've paired this tool with a 4-position rotating head that's going to allow the customer to get that battery foot out of the way and reintroduce accessibility when they're using these tools. Moving down from there, you'll notice that this tool has 2 onboard LED work lights. Now that's going to provide illumination in any of those 4 positions, and it's going to be a great benefit to a person working on a car because it means that they're going to have that extra hand free where they traditionally would have had to have an additional flashlight or some sort of illumination device. Moving down from the LED work lights, you guys are going to see a comfortable paddle switch. Now this is going to be made out of metal and it's going to be familiar to a customer who's switching from a pneumatic solution. A lot of the pneumatic tools are going to use a similar style trigger, and with this it's going to allow full control of the variable speed through any of the gripping positions in those tight crevices and spaces of an engine bay or under the car. So I talked to you about some of the features. Now what about the differences between the tools? Well, there are going to be some performance differences between the 3/8 and the 1/4" besides just the difference in drive size. So the 3/8 is going to make a little bit more torque. It's going to make 35 foot-pounds of torque, and it's going to operate at 230 rotations per minute. Now that 1/4" version is going to make a little bit less torque, but it's going to move a little bit faster. So it's going to make 30 foot-pounds of torque, and it's going to be moving at 250 rotations per minute. So with that, there's going to be a slight difference in applications for each of these. However, it should be noted that a lot of the applications do overlap between them, and it's sort of a user preference kind of deal when it comes to selecting the tool for them. Now that being said, there are some rules of thumb that the industry goes by for when they reach for the 3/8 version and the 1/4" version, and I'll walk you through that. But I think first and foremost, it's important to qualify your customer just as in any other sale. So if the customer already has the accessories for each version, it's probably best to recommend them that tool. So if they already have 1/4" drive sockets, recommend them the PRC01. And if they already have 3/8 drive sockets, it's probably best to recommend them the P344. Now, some of those differences I mentioned, a lot of times people refer to the 3/8 version as the solution for under the hood. So if you're working on the engine, pulling it apart, some metal on metal fasteners that require a little bit more torque, it's probably best to reach for the 344. Now, if you're working on plastic fasteners, maybe trim work or interior work, that's where you're going to want to reach for the 1/4" version. So we understand some of the applications. Now, where can they buy these tools? So I mentioned this hit stores earlier this year. I was referring to the 344. The 3/8" version is going to be available in your branded bays in most stores for $79 as a bare tool. And the 1/4" version is going to be available online for $79 again as a bare tool. Now don't forget that you can also find that 3/8" version online as that bare tool as well. But if you have a customer who's coming in looking for a kit version of this, it is going to be available during Q4 of this year as a kit for $89. So that's the cordless ratchet lineup from Ryobi. So good luck selling, and thank you, everyone.
Hey team, my name's Jason and I'm a product manager for some of our Ryobi Automotive tools. Today, for the first time, I'm introducing our brand new OnePlus 5" variable speed dual action polisher. So dual action means the pad is spinning in a circle while also making micro rotations at the same time. Now, what benefits does this offer to the user? It means less heat buildup because the pad's not spinning in the same location, and it also means that there's a larger surface area being covered. This tool is packed with features with automotive enthusiast and professional in mind. So first we have our variable speed dial, which goes from 3,000 orbits per minute all the way up to 7,500 orbits per minute. This matters because a customer is not going to leave this setting in one spot and let it go. They're actually going to step up the speed or step down the speed depending on the polishing pad they're using, the compound they're using, and the stage in the polishing process that they're in. We also have our slide lock-on switch. The slide lock-on switch is great for continuous use so that a customer doesn't have to worry about pulling a trigger, anything like that. But it's also great for deactivating the tool in case it gets away from you. You can quickly and safely switch that off. So lastly, we have our nonmar bumpers, and you'll see that this tool is almost fully covered with rubber. When we were doing end user research, we found that customers are constantly having to manage a cord, wrangle it, and make sure that it doesn't mar the vehicle. So that concern is eliminated by adding all of this rubber on the tool so that there's no damage to the vehicle. So we didn't stop there. We made sure that the ergonomics and the comfort of this tool is optimized for our customer. So we've included an auxiliary handle. This handle can go on either side of the tool. The customer can easily maneuver the tool on the side of the vehicle at any point. Let's talk about what comes in the box. So we've included 3 polishing pads in the box. The first one is a finishing or polishing pad. It's great for just basic polishing and is definitely more entry level. For someone who may not have a ton of experience with the tool, this is extremely forgiving. Next, we have our correcting pad. This is going to be great for taking out minor scratches and defects in the clear coat and paint. And lastly, we have our cutting pad. This is great for those deeper scratches and imperfections and will really show a lot of results quickly. So the 3 polishing pads are in the box along with the auxiliary handle. So the target users for this tool will be automotive enthusiast, someone who's using this tool on a vehicle or a boat regularly on the weekend. The other target user is going to be an automotive detailer or even an auto body shop, someone who needs this tool to run for a long time. So we've made sure to deliver on the performance side as well. You can actually get up to 2 hours of runtime on a 9 amp hour battery, which allows for extended polishing. This is also the lightest dual action polisher in its class to reduce the user fatigue. So we've made sure to keep the weight, the size, and the runtime in mind. But of course, you need a great finish. And so we've made sure that this tool delivers professional swirl-free results for no matter what type of customer you are. This is our PBF 100 dual action polisher. I'm really excited to share this with you when it launches in stores in January 2021. It'll be in both a bare tool and kit configuration for $199. Thanks so much and happy selling.
Hi team, my name is Jacob and I'm here to introduce to you today the P782 Hybrid LED Tripod Light. This light features 2,700 lumens of light output on high and 700 lumens of output on low, as well as a rotating and pivoting head. This unit is able to telescope from 3 feet as you see here, all the way up to 5 feet for whatever the customer needs. The OnePlus LED Hybrid Tripod Light features folding legs, which allow the total length of the unit to break down to only 22 inches. And it also features a handle on the backside for maximum portability for the customer. Finally, this tool is powered by a Ryobi OnePlus 18-volt battery or any outdoor extension cord with our hybrid port. The P782 Hybrid LED Tripod Light can be found in stores and online for $129 every day. Thank you and happy selling.